Hi, so in this video we're going to continue our talk about fonts, and more specifically we're going to talk about the so-called safe fonts. So what are safe fonts? Well, computers run on different operating systems. Some work on Windows, other on Linux, and some on Mac OS. And each operating system comes with its own set of fonts that don't necessarily include all the fonts present on another operating system. So for example, if you install Windows, you'll get a font called Calibri, which is not included on Mac OS. And vice versa, if you install Mac OS, you're going to get a font called Helvetica, which doesn't come with Windows. So this is why the term safe fonts occurred. By safe fonts, we mean fonts that are very likely to be available on any major operating system. So you can see a list of safe fonts on the screen right now. And if you use any of these fonts on your website, then it's very likely, emphasis on the word likely, that the user will see that particular font. All right, so good. That part is clear. And now we need to learn about something called fallback. What does fallback mean? Well, consider the property called font family, right? Let's say we give it the following value: Tahoma, Geneva, and sans serif. What does that mean? Well, this means that the browser is going to use the first available value from left to right. So it takes the first font, Tahoma, and if this font is available on the user's computer, the text is going to be displayed using the font Tahoma. But if the Tahoma font isn't available on the user's computer, the browser is going to try the next one, and the next one in this case is Geneva. And if it's available on the user's computer, it's going to be displayed as Geneva. And if not, the browser is going to try the next thing in line. So finally we get to sans serif, that is a font without serifs. And in this case, the text is going to be displayed in a default sans serif font installed on the user's operating system. So that's what fallback means. In other words, fallback is a list of font values separated by a comma for the font family property to take on as its value in order of preference. All right, so I really recommend you use fallback because it helps to manage how the text gets displayed on the user's computer. It's always recommended to use fallback when developing websites. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.